What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a blessed and wonderful day out there. Today, I want to talk about Metazoo Seance and briefly discuss the mapping issues. You've probably seen a few videos on this already. I think it's very, very important to talk about this and break it down in layman's terms. I don't have a box in front of me, but I am going to help you understand mapping and what it is for various TCGs, right? So this is an issue. It is not just a Metazoo issue. A lot of different TCGs have had these issues in the past, to include Pokemon, right? So it's not just Metazoo. They could have fixed this. A lot of different TCGs have done this, so it's something that Metazoo could have learned from. But what I do want to preface it with is that I do not think that Metazoo did this on purpose. This could be, the printer company being lazy. It's just a printer issue, right? So they are aware of it, I'm sure. They are apparently banning people in the Discord if you're mentioning stuff like this, because they don't want the negativity to go around saying that there's mapping issues with the product. So hopefully they try to fix it. I know right now a lot of product is out there, so it's kind of late to fix the early product now, but basically, Sun and Moon Base for Pokemon, if a lot of you remember, right, if you're Pokemon fans, Sun and Moon Base had the same issue. And the way that that product was mapped, that, say I took the first pack out of the booster box, here's an example, right, and it had a holographic, so that was the hit inside of the box, then I knew the next two packs would be complete trash. I would set those aside, and the next pack would be a hit. So that third pack should be a hit as well. Some kind of special card, right? So you would throw away the next two packs, and you would continue that process throughout the whole box until you have a whole handful of trash packs that have nothing in them. And that is an issue because I know that there's no hits in there. And that is like worse than being able to weigh the packs, because it's so much quicker and it's so much more efficient, and it's such an issue with the TCG if they have mappable product. That's not a good thing. That is a very bad thing. I could then take those packs to my friends, to the store. I could own a store, and I could sell these off to people for very good stuff because they think it's good value, especially if the packs are like $4, $10, $15. And say I have four, Pokemon booster packs valued at $60. I'm starting to trade them for like hit cards and stuff, and they open the packs and they pull nothing. That is a big issue. The good thing for Metazoo Seance for now is that the boxes, the cards inside of them that you can pull do hold some value. So they did not plummet yet to like $60 with UFO and Wilderness. But I do foresee these, if this doesn't get fixed, possibly going down even more. There's still clumping issues with Metazoo. An example would be that a person could literally pull like 4 to 5 possessed auras out of one box. Now, yeah, that's great for that person because you pulled, $400 or $500 in cards, but it's really bad for people that pull absolutely nothing. You can pull 0 full holos inside of your entire booster box. And what's even worse is that they said you can actually map a Metazoo Seance booster case. So imagine that you have a no full holographic card inside of your booster box. The whole case is mapped, and that means that you won't pull one outside of your entire case. So that way, if you can figure that out, you can sell those entire booster boxes to people. So that's also an inherent issue. So what I would tell people right now, and I want to go ahead and say this very clearly, right? I would not buy individual single packs from anybody. I do not care what they say. I would be very cautious of that because these are mappable product, and that way you know that they may know what they're giving you, and it's probably not going to be good. It's going to be their advantage. You do have some honest people. For Metazoo Seance, the example for this would be the pack art. If I open all of the pack arts and I pull no full holographic cards, that means the entire box is not going to have full holographic cards. If I pull one pack art and that specific pack art has a full holographic, that means that same pack art throughout the entire box, the booster box, will have full holographic cards, and the rest will have reverse holographic. Now, it does change, right? If I have 2 different pack arts that have full holographics, then those same 2 pack arts will have, the same full holographic cards throughout the booster box, and that will be the trend. Basically, you have to look for whatever has the full holographics, and that trend will continue throughout your booster box. So that's what mappable product is. It basically takes the randomization out of the product. There is no randomization inside of the product. So I would like to see Metazoo to get back to that. I do not like to see mappable product. Yes, I do still think it's fun. I do think you can still pull a lot of stuff. The cards are still very cool. There's still a lot of value. And I still intend to buy some more of these booster boxes, but I would really like them to fix the issue because truly randomized product, you cannot beat that. But I know some people out there are going to say, hey, they've probably been doing this for a very long time. A lot of different TCGs do. It's very subtle. And that's how it should be, right? It's very subtle. So they have to have some degree of mapping, because that way they know where the hits are going to be. Pokemon is not going to stick all of their hits inside of the same boxes and stuff like that. It's going to be randomized but mapping to an extent. But this right here, once you figure it out, that's the problem. And this is very apparent that this has been mapped. So it's not hard to figure out, and we shouldn't be able to figure out the mapping to the product. It has to be truly randomized for us, so that way we can have a great experience and we don't really know what we're going to hit. And that way it seems fair for everybody across the board. So let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you like Metazoo Seance so far. How do you feel about the mapping issues? Were you already aware of this? If you weren't, I'm not trying to ruin your day. I still love Metazoo. I'm still Team Metazoo, right? I think it's very awesome, and I will continue to collect Metazoo. So just let me know what y'all think. I do think that they'll fix this going forward. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. Thanks. Have a blessed day. See y'all later. Out.